different types of print media, but could you give us like a concise, like, what print media you're using?
Yeah, I currently right now, I used to do the Times. I'm not doing the Times anymore because I used to advertise with Go New. I get so many write-ups from the editor, the entertainment editor, that I'm saving money. I'm already getting the advertising because he's writing up an article. So I'll usually either ask, hey, are you going to do a write-up on these artists? And he says, oh yeah, or I basically just ask and he'll pretty much do it if he doesn't have it already booked. So I stopped advertising the Times, and I will maybe place an ad if it's the right show, like a demographic show. Typically, it's just write-ups. I currently do the Reader. I like the Reader because it's more of an entertainment. It has a longer shelf life. You know, it's out for 2 weeks. The paper's one day, and then it's gone. And a lot of people aren't picking up and buying papers, but the Reader's free and it's out for 2 weeks. And people get used to seeing our ad in there, so I like the Reader a lot. And I've tried the Dispatch before, and that's pretty much from the Radish too. But pretty much, I'm currently just with the Reader for print at this time.
Does the Dispatch do write-ups ever?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we know somebody over there too. He does stuff all the time. Oh, I hardly ever see it because I don't get the Dispatch. But yeah, we get, but some of my coworkers get it, so we usually get pretty fair share on both sides of the river.
Cool. And obviously these handbills and
and stuff like that. And here's an example of one of my Reader ads, which I'm about to redo. This is an old book because I don't like the black. So, do you want me to show you?
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
This ad, I just brought a few things up. This is a Reader ad I've done. I didn't pull up the Times ads because they look terrible.
Okay.
Their creative's kind of lazy. I don't like their creative. So, and I did do a Dispatch ad fairly recently for a couple shows, but I had trade with them, so it didn't really cost me anything.
What's trade?
We trade out our rooms upstairs, like if they have a seminar, like a branding seminar, and we'll trade out the room for media advertising. I've done that with the radio station before, which is great because if they do a room in a day, it doesn't really cost us anything. And they usually low maintenance for meetings, so I love that opportunity. I welcome media trade all day long if it makes sense for us.
And so, I guess this is just a weird question, but why would they have meetings here as opposed to like in their own building?
Well, they're hosting like a seminar with for their clients and to lure in more clients. So what they do is like a brand new seminar where they're like, oh, the newspaper's great. If you do this they'll try to push a package. Like, we have this cheap package. This is great for you. You can, you'll brand your message. You'll have frequency, consistency. Oh, target your audience, increase business. And sometimes if you go to the seminar, you get a free ad. So I'll always go to a seminar for a free ad, but one ad doesn't usually do much because you have to keep, they always say consistency and frequency and the right message is the best way to reach your audience. But print, print's kind of, I'd say it's dying, but it's not reaching the, my core audience. So I don't do a lot of it, and it's expensive. Something I'm also venturing into, obviously more online advertising. I just tried Jambase. I don't know if you're familiar with that. It's a website. It's a music website. They send out emails they have a group of people in your area that they focus on that are into certain types of music. So they have a core audience. So if I know certain shows are best for their audience, I'll do that, and I get web banners with it, and they do contests on my behalf. So it's great for me to reach a different audience, maybe that's not familiar with us, or maybe they're fans of that particular artist, but not familiar with us. So they'll get, that's nearby me. Oh, great, I'll go to the show. So,
how do you spell that?
It's just Jambase, like Jam base. Yeah.
I thought they were doing a pun on djembe.
No, like base, like the base of a. No. Yeah, base. So. And then something I'm hoping that's going to come through for me that I'm very excited about is something my marketing committee told me about Google Grants. They actually do grants for nonprofits, which results in AdWords advertising through Google. So then I can place campaigns through Google and follow people and target people that are maybe reading blues articles online or so forth, or and then obviously keywords when you type in like education or rental facility, we pop up in the search. So I'm waiting on approval, and that's going to be huge for me because it's a lot of money, and it would cut down a lot of my marketing expenses. Very excited about that.
Cool. When will you know about that?
Say within 30 days, so hopefully by October 18th. So I applied on September 18th, so I'm very excited.
Cool.
Somebody else did it and said that they were approved, so I'm hoping we would. And I have somebody that mentioned this is going to manage it for me as a part of volunteering for me, so it's great. Because he does that. He works really local, so he already does this into that Google world and Google Analytics, so very excited about that.
Cool. I just have one really weird random question.
Sure.
Where do you go to get your printing done?
I use One Step. I've used Davenport Printing Company. They did this one, and then One Step, which is in downtown as well. I use them for this and this as well.
Okay, great.
I like One Step. They're great. They're usually willing to, they'll either trade out some stuff or like give me discount pricing because I am a nonprofit. So it's really nice.
What would they trade out? The same thing as the other, like room space?
No, they'll do it for like tickets.
Oh.
Like they want to go to shows, so I just have like a document where I just track how much the tickets were that they went to, and then how much my trade was, and then once they max out, then they're done with their trade, and then if they want to trade something else out, we can start all over again.
Is that like a customary thing? Do a lot of businesses around town that
it-
can trade something?
That's up to them, if they want to. Like they came to me because they really like live music and they want to go to shows. So if that's something that works for them and for me, I'm always open to trading out that. It's great. I put them on the guest list. I love it, and it saves me money too. Eventually, because over time, they don't go to all the shows at once. They spread it out over time. So I love trading out stuff for tickets.
Cool. Fabulous.
Anything else, ladies?
No, that was all of our questions. Plus some. That was great.
So who's your teacher? Is Ann Preston?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah, I know Ann. We got to a class, to a speech class with her. So.
What did you get your major in?